What's going on, y'all? This is Cruz with Cruise Control Entertainment here at Studio 312, the best barbershop in the borough, shot by C behind the cam. And we are in tune with Produced by Kay, aka K Savage.
What's up, y'all?
All that shit. What's up with you? What's going on? I seen you on What Sleep TV. That's my guy.
Yeah, man. Did a crazy interview, man.
Yeah.
Getting real good exposure.
Hell yeah. So right now, are you on a press run? What's going on? You getting your name out there?
Man, I feel like, I just been working and building. Now it's time for me to pop out.
Yeah.
You know, I've been taking some time off, but now I feel like I need to show my face more.
Right. Nah, and that's dope. I like on your Instagram. I'm getting right to it, but I like on your Instagram you got that little 3D model, John. How you promote your beats? That shit is fire.
That's crazy because I'm always looking for ways to market myself as a producer, and it's really visuals. I just needed to find a way, like, all right, what's gonna catch the artist's attention?
Yeah.
You know, they see me bobbing my head with my dreads, and it looked like me, and I got on my clothing line merch in the video and stuff like that. So shout out to Cloudy. She made the
Cloudy
animation. Yeah.
Oh, shout out to. So is that like what she do? Is 3D models and all
yeah,
that?
she do that kind of stuff. I've seen her do somebody else's, and I just hit her up and was like,
Right
"Hey
away.
man, I want one of them. How much?"
Nah, that's hard because you could keep reusing it and just throw a different sound behind it.
Yes, bro, it's crazy, and
That's
I can
fine.
change like the speed, like if it's a
Of
fast
how they're
beat.
bopping
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
that shit is
crazy.
hard. I've never seen nothing like that. And for people that's making beats, you know, they usually, cause I'm tired of these motherfuckers. All right, so I got a problem with producers right now. I be getting emails like every day, like, yo, bro, here's a 5-pack, and then send the lease agreement shit. Like, dog, I ain't ask you for this.
Yeah.
So
man.
how do you feel about the spam producers?
You know, I'm an artist too, so they do me like that. They do me like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I never really checked like my email. I never really used a beat that anybody send me. Cause I mean, of course, I make my own.
Right.
And but I just now started really hopping on my own like this year.
Yeah.
But I have producers that I fuck with heavy, and I shot with them, or I go on YouTube and buy.
Yeah. So you just started rapping on your own beats?
Like, really just rapping. Like, yes, I got a couple songs, but, you know, like, just playing around. And that was basically because I used to make, like, the same type beat. Like, the shit would sound the same if I keep on hopping, but my beats have progressed enough to where I'm so versatile. Now I can come on my own beats and do whatever. Because, you know, they used to ask me, they like, bro, you sitting here making beats, but you on other people's beats. But they never just really realized that, you know, I was in a certain lane.
Right.
So I didn't want to stay in that lane as an artist. So I wanted to wait until I got better, you know, to hop on anything. You know, I make trap, everything, any genre I can make now. So
yeah, because I was looking through your beats on your Instagram. I didn't go to like your beat store or anything, and I didn't see anything that, you know, because I also make music. I'm like a conscious, they would say like a conscious rapper. Like, I be talking about my feelings and shit. Yeah. And I didn't hear any of those. I hear a lot of trap beats. I don't hear any like J. Cole, Kendrick, nothing like that.
Yeah, I haven't reached that lane yet. I basically make beats off what I'm listening to and like what's popular. So, you know, I would call myself a type beat producer.
Okay.
Like,
a type beat.
I ran like the YouTube and stuff like that. So that's really how that started, because that's based off of type beats. But like, somebody hit me, I need a Memphis type beat. Okay, I know that sound. I got you. Oh, I need, you know, NBA Youngboy, you know, hard slapping aggressive type beat. Yeah. Or I need a Ride Wave sad melodic type beat.
Okay. Now that's hard. So you know about J. Cole, like, searched a J. Cole type beat and he ended up spitting on it. So do you feel like, and after that, because I always look up J. Cole type beats, and after that now everybody's making fucking J. Cole type beat. So do you ever feel like that when you posting beats up? Like, do you post your beats on YouTube?
I did. Like,
you did?
Maybe like 2021. I haven't been consistent. But that's how Quando Rondo found my beat, searching his type beats on YouTube. Yeah.
No, and I did see that. So how does that happen? Like, out of because you know how many motherfuckers making beats on YouTube, out of all them people making beats, what makes you feel like he was like, all right, this is the one I got to use?
At the time, like I said, I uploaded that beat during COVID. It's a thing called Video IQ, and you connect it to your YouTube. And basically, I learned this. Shout out to Ant Chamberlain, he a producer, but I learned this from him. You can just search up how popular a tag is, or like how popular a type beat is, and see if it has low competition. So at the time, Quando Rondo's name was highly searched. I think he had just dropped the album, but it was low competition. Those are the ones you want. So you post a low competition keyword, you're going to be at the top of the list. So
that's game.
You know, my page was specifically Quando Rondo beats, and it didn't even have to be his type beats. Just in that melodic lane, it could have been Ride Wave, it could have been, you know, somebody else, but I just chose him because of the name, and the keyword. He got on it, yeah.
So is that something that, like, is that a paid ad, or like?
No, it's just like strictly just off the rip. Like they'll give you the keywords, and like I started ranking. So like probably I rank now. Like if you search up Quando Rondo type beats or something, I'll probably be, you know, in the rankings. Like it just show you. It's very good. Like it's $50 a month. It was probably the best investment that I had made.
And what is it called?
Video IQ. VidIQ. Yeah,
you hear that,
I go check it out, man.
Now y'all ain't got no damn excuse.
Man, y'all better get on YouTube and go crazy.
Yeah, nah, that's big, because it's like everything nowadays is just algorithm based. Like, and they find out what users are doing on their phone. So if they see somebody looking up Quando Rondo type beats, they gonna start feeding that shit to them. So once that keyword come up, shit, that's crazy. What is something that, like, the first thing that went through your mind, like, you know, when they reached out to you, like, yo, we need this beat, or how did the agreement go?
Man, yeah.
You don't got to go into details, but I'm just saying.
I mean, it's crazy because, for one, they never reached out.
That's crazy.
You know, like, they never reached out. I found out he got on it because somebody leaked the song.
Oh,
and
wow.
the label put a copyright on that beat, on my beat.
What?
And, like, it was crazy. I walked in my studio. I'm about to get ready to upload. And I'm like, man, a copyright? Who is QRN Records? Like, I'm like, who is this?
You got a copyright claim on it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then, like, I just looked it up, and I'm like, Quando, and, you know, the beat name was Sleep on Me. That was the name of the beat, but he named that the song. Yeah, so I had to get the audio. I'm like, man, I heard my tag, and I heard him, and I ain't gonna lie, my reaction.
The tag on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he had got it off YouTube. I mean, I would say that he wasn't trying to steal the beat. Somebody on his team or whatever, I don't know if it's the engineer, and released it. Like, they released it without him knowing. So right now it's kind of like, all right, bro, like, you know, I think he had a tweet. It possibly was on the album that he was like, bro, they just leaked my whole album, because my song and a lot of other of his songs got leaked. So that potentially could have been on the album.
Wow, that's
But
crazy.
I found out through YouTube. Like,
so now that happened to you, are you copywriting all your stuff now?
Oh yeah, I got to. They did. It's a video out right now on YouTube, and it's like an unofficial video, but it's like at 63K.
Wow.
Unofficially, and he done snippeted the song twice, and just a snippet like 11K on the YouTube Shorts. But most definitely, I got people coming to my YouTube. Hey, when is the Quando track coming out? You know, he signed and stuff. You know how they go with the labels, so you never fucking know.
Wow.
Shit,
So
man.
now that happened, were you able to, like, speak with them and, you know, get something?
Man, all I know is, you know, I don't know if he's in the deal with Atlantic and Never Broke Again. I think he's with both of them. Yeah. But the person that I did speak to on Never Broke Again, they said that Atlantic has the last say so. That's like, you know, that's all I know. And I know how they treat leaked records. It's like, you know, once it get leaked, they not sure, you know.
They feel like they could do numbers and shit. Yeah.
So I can say right now, I don't know what's going on with that. But, you know, it came to a point when I found out, because I was excited. Like, people were doubting, like, my YouTube. They'd be like, bro, you got anything other than pain beats? They want me to post, like, a Lil Baby some type beat. And I'm like, man, this a mess up. You know, this a mess up, you know, what they come to my page for. I was getting, like, 27,000 views. That beat started blowing up. I posted it April 2021. I didn't realize he got on until December 2021. But it started blowing up, like, a week after I posted it. So I'm not sure if we got anything else, because my whole page was full of Quando Rondo beats.
He on all your shits.
Yeah, I was just like, man, I don't know.
That's crazy.
So it's just, man, it's just crazy. But having that placement, man, it really meant a lot to me because I went with my gut. You know, I had people in my ear and just like,
trying to tell you to switch it up.
Yeah, and I stayed true. Yep. And that it actually happened, you know.
And that's the thing, when people feel like it's not working for you, they don't believe in what you're doing.
Right.
You only know what's going on and what you believe in, and you have a desire for it. So when you have that desire for it, it's like when somebody tell you something, it's like, nah, I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Right.
The fuck is you doing? Why don't you worry about what you doing?
And it's crazy because when he actually got on it, here come everybody. Oh, no, bro, you was the same one. Like, you was the same one that told me to switch it up. Don't try to do that now. You know how it be, man. Yeah. So, I had to go through all that kind of stuff after I got that placement.
So now since then, do you feel like you research the business more? You because labels do that shit, they steal records from people.
Yeah.
Like, man, are you more business savvy and learning more now in the game?
Man, I would say, yeah, most definitely. I grew from where I was. Like, man, I've been researching, talking to different people and, just really just doing my own research because, believe it or not, I done got misled. Like, it be a lot of
gatekeeping.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So I would rather just learn it myself or really just have a mentor that's, really know the business side and stuff like that. So that's what I'm kind of working on now. But I know more now than I did then.
Right. No, that's good that you're able to, like, it's good that it happened. Well, how long have you been making beats?
I've only been making beats for 2.5 years.
So it's good that it happened early on in your career.
Right.
That you could have been doing this for 10 years and not taking that serious. But now you're like, oh shit, my shit got potential to be in industry songs. So it's like,
that's crazy.
That's a blessing to be able to have that happen to you early in your career. And now you're in a point where I could tell you invest in your career by the quality you put within your beats that you put on your Instagram, coming to platforms like this. So what is it, now we're going to talk about your music. How long you been making music?
Man, I've been rapping, I would say 7 to 8 years, for real. But seriously, I started to take it serious in 2018 when my cousin passed away a day before my birthday.
Damn.
Yeah, so he was my motivation, and we started together. So
and he was making music as well?
Yeah, we wanted to. We was like 11 writing stuff.
Wow.
But I think really my love for music started 6th grade. I remember being... I went to New Vision Academy and we had to do a poem for class. And, I wrote my poem, turned it into the teacher. She was like, man, this is good. I want you to do it in front of the whole class.
Wow.
And then 7th and 8th grade, I used to do like remixes and stuff at the time, like covers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My most popular one was Try Me by Dej Loaf.
Fire.
I did that.
Fire record.
And, I always told everybody, man, I want to rap because, that was the dream. But at the time, I was a hooper. Like, rap and music, period, was always a plan B.
Right.
So, hooping, they ain't work out or whatever. So I turned to music at that time. And I don't got nothing after this.
You was nice, though?
Yeah.
In ball?
Man, yeah, I was all right. At the 3, the 3-point shooter, shooting guard, I was all right. I ain't going to say I was the best, but, I was decent, putting up a little bit. A little bit of numbers.
Yeah, because that's like shit. That's like me. Like, I played football, and then after football, it's like I tried college. I was there for like 3 months. Said this shit is trash. Like, it's ain't, because college ain't for everybody. I learned everything that I do now straight off YouTube. Like, people spend fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars to learn what I'm doing.
Man, we telling, I had to go through the same thing. After I graduated, I went to Full Sail University. And I originally went for audio engineering because I engineer too.
Right.
I went for audio engineering, but it was online. It was pointless. And it was about, my financial aid paid, for it or whatever. But the best thing was they sent me all the equipment that I needed.
Oh, word?
Like, they send you the MacBook. They send you the keyboard.
And you get to keep it?
Yeah. Your financial aid just pay for it. Like,
sign up. I need me more.
And they got it for, like, each thing. Like, if you want to be a photographer, you get the newest camera that just came out this year.
Word.
You get everything. They gave me Pro Tools for free for 3 years.
Wow,
like, it was crazy. So I had the tools that I needed, but it was just like I wasn't getting the education that I needed. So at one point in time, I was thinking about because I think I did a certificate program. I was thinking about doing like an associate's, and my 3rd grade teacher actually, she had told me that her husband had went there for the same thing, and she was like, "Don't do it. He's still paying off that shit." shit.
Wow. To what school?
Full Sail University. Like, it's expensive.
But
though.
you said yours was covered though.
Yeah, by financial aid. But you know, the higher, the higher, stuff like the higher degrees and stuff, it's more money.
More expensive.
Yeah, because you get more stuff.
Mm-hmm. See, that's crazy, and it's good that you went that way though, because people that are creatives, they're artists, they're producers, all that. They'll go to school to be a fucking like history teacher.
Right.
What the fuck you doing that for? You just wasting time and money.
Shit, man. School was pointless as fuck.
Yeah, and it's like, shout out to everybody that do that, but it's like, my thing is, have a plan before you go into it. But getting that equipment.
Oh man, I done made a couple bands off that MacBook.
God damn. I know you did.
Like, I done made a couple bands off that. Like, I was excited as hell. I didn't even know what I had in front of me. And that's when producing had came. They sent me a keyboard. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? So, I'm not going to lie. I got into producing because I seen how Aunt Chamberlain was making $100K a year. And I needed to find out how. Right. So, he was doing interviews like this and dropping gems. So, I started going on YouTube. And that's really where the beats started, man.
That's crazy. So now that you're at this point where you're a producer and an artist, what is it now that you're gonna do with these? Do you plan on, like, because I know with beats you make money, as an artist you spend money. So where do you find that balance to be like, all right, I'm gonna just lock in, and because when you do your own record, you're gonna have to like keep those beats to yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're missing out on money. So you're basically paying for your own beat. So how does that whole process work for you?
Well, for me, honestly, like last year, man, these people, they ain't get no beats. Like it's crazy because when I'm making the beat, if I can come up with something, sometimes it'll be, nah, I'm snatching this. Right. Like, like this freestyle that I'm finna do tonight, they ain't heard this beat. Okay. Like,
you doing a freestyle over your own beat. All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course.
Why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah,
I'm an asshole. I don't know.
So they ain't got this beat. So it's just like, sometimes it be hard because I'm like, man, I got to give them something. Right. But then it's like, man, I be wanting this beat to myself. Like, sometimes I'll post a beat, and if nobody snatch it, I'll snatch it. I'll take it off. So it's really hard, and sometimes it's extremely hard because some beats I be feeling that's trash. Like, I swear, the beats that I feel like is trash, everybody be fucking with. But I only be feeling like it's trash because I wouldn't hop on it. Right. Exactly. So it's terrible, but it's a good thing at the same time. So right now I'm really finding my sound as an artist and my type beats. I really don't know what my type beats is because I'm versatile. Like, I can do anything. So, that balance is here. It's here. I'm still working on it, but I'm just trying to get them their beats. But me, I can do my shit like anytime. Yeah.
But that could be a gift and a curse though, because with me, when I started engineering, because I engineer as well, like I started like mixing, mastering my own music, and I'm like, oh, I could do it. It's over there. I could do it whenever. Right. And that put me in a spot where it's like, it's a month later and I still didn't get to it because I know I have access to it. Do you ever get in that spot where you like you take it for granted that it's right there and you don't actually do it?
Man, it's like I don't even have a schedule of making beats. Yeah. Like, I just do it whenever I feel like it or I feel creative. Right. But sometimes I be hard on myself. I like, man, I gotta upload this week, man. Like, I gotta give them because they'll start snatching stuff real quick. Like, you feel me? My beats are really in high demand. So it's like, all right, I gotta post some new shit. Right. And then especially with me doing these interviews and stuff, I know they finna come watching. Right. They finna come to my page and check out what I got. So now lately it's been a demand. Like, man, I gotta get on here. I think the most beats I made in a day is like 15 beats.
All right, so when you do that, are they all like the same BPM? Like,
nah.
How are you in that space? Explain. All right, so you wake up, first beat, explain from there. Okay.
It's different like every day, but most of my customers, I know they sound, I know what they like. Like, they like that, that YB shit, and then you got some niggas that want to be on the pain shit, and then I throw one, unique one out there, like a little R&B or like a little, Future or something like that. But I just always make sure that I think first I start with sometimes I start with a turn beat, to get me up in the mood. But I don't never do turn, then pain. No, it's always turn, pain, maybe R&B, and then I start over again. So I don't have the beats sounding the same.
Right.
Like, you know, and sometimes I take breaks. You know, I take a little lunch break. Sometimes, man, I be on there all day.
That's crazy. I try to make beats before. I'm gonna tell you something. It's not for me. Like, it's not.
Why you say that?
I don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, I can mix, master, I can write, but when it comes to making a beat, I don't know what it is. It's just something that you just have to, like, know that shit got to be in your head.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. First time I opened up FL Studio, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck?
Right.
But I learned off of YouTube, you know. I'm like, oh, okay, it's starting to make sense now. And then it's this thing called VSTs with the little instruments and stuff like that everybody was using. So I'm like, let me play around with this stuff. And, you know, most of the time, like, I don't really play the keys. Rarely, like, I got a keyboard and barely use it. You know, it's mostly click in.
Right,
like, a lot of producers, all we do is just click in or we use loops. You feel me? So yeah, that's basically what it is. But I could listen to a song and I'm like, man, I'm finna go make something like that. Yeah. You know, I'm finna go. You know, I'd be using like other producers as inspiration, YouTube. You know, just seeing what everybody want from me, just basically, and that's just how it works.
So, what type of producers are you inspired by?
Man, TNT. That's my boy. Like, I've been on his beats as I started on his beats as an artist, and like knowing his story and seeing his story, bro, like, it's really inspiration. Like, man, crazy. He went through crazy shit, and it's like he produced for YoungBoy, Ride Wave. You feel me? So he really just, you know, made me want to go into the pain lane. His whole YouTube, because that's what I'm saying. I was coming to his page, right, you know, knowing what I wanted. Exactly. So it's like, all right, I can go to him if I want these little baby beats, but I can go to TNT if I want that, you know, sad R&B, whatever type shit. So that's how I knew when it came down to me. Y'all not finna tell me, because I already know what, like, that's you can source. See. Like, you can see what they're searching up to come to your channel. Exactly. Quando Rondo type beats, literally. Right. So
you do you find that in the analytics, or how do you know?
Analytics, yeah.
See, and because a lot of people don't understand how important it is. A lot of people just push it up and just let it rock and be like, oh damn, I ain't getting this from this. They don't study the back end shit to know what to give them the next time. What made you start doing that? Is that just something you just, because people don't think of shit like that?
I mean, just watching Ant Chamberlain, like, I give that man like a lot of credit, because I watched this whole video. I was real interested. $100K a year. Yeah. You know, buying, selling, and leasing, you know, beats and shit off YouTube. Like, man, it was times I went to sleep, woke up, nigga bought a lease for $250, then $50. Like, just making money in your sleep off of YouTube, because, you know, you have my link, you know, in the description or whatever, and they'll really go buy it. You know, most people are against YouTube. Most producers are against YouTube because they feel like, oh, they can just rip my beat off. But I mean, if you know how to copyright your stuff, that wouldn't be really wouldn't be an issue. Yep, because
you still get paid off publishing and shit, right?
Right. So you can catch that shit. Right. Like, anytime somebody steal it, because they'll drop it, take it down. You know, and copyright your thing. So I done track some niggas down. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I done track their head down. Like, look, you either buy a lease or I'm getting this shit took down.
Right. And it's crazy. The lease game is good money in there, I bet.
Man, hell yeah.
Because you could sell that same beat 1,000 times.
Man, 1,000 times, man. And bro, it's crazy.
And people don't even know that other person got that same. Because I made a song back in the day. I think it was 2017, and it was like a street record, and then like a year later, 6ix9ine like had the same beat, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, that happened to me before.
Got my beat. I bought that beat.
Nah, like, you bought a lease.
I bought the $50 joint.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. And you know, like, man, I've been getting a lot of backlash and conversation, and you know, because right now I sell my exclusives for $50. So, yeah, like, a lot of people.
What backlash do you get for that though?
Man, it's just like, most people feel like, you know, it's too cheap. You know, because exclusives, they, you know, it's not like you giving away your ownership or anything. It's 3 types of ways you can sell a beat. You can lease, you know, an exclusive, which you still get your publishing, and a buyout. A buyout is like a work for hire. So you can get me,
20,000.
You can give me 20,000, and I don't get nothing if it blows up on the back end. You know, but you know, the kind of exclusive I'm doing, I still maintain my publishing. Right, exactly. So you know, most people come to me because they want beats to themselves. Like, they be like, man, I'm tired of going to YouTube. Right. Because of that reason. They hear that beat, somebody else track, you know, and some of them, they don't understand.
Yeah. So you make music. Have you ever stole a beat off of YouTube?
Hell yeah.
I bet. I was about to say, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I know you're a producer. It's a bad thing, but like, I stole a bunch of beats. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna lie, but you know, sometimes they don't catch it because it's not really doing anything.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's why
I'm not even gonna lie.
My earlier shit, when I first started rapping, it was like type trash. Like, I changed my whole name and everything to get away from that. So yeah, those won't ever be found. But since then, and I learned the game, I started doing mix and master, and I started, getting closer with producers and shit. And I'm like, damn, I was a foul ass nigga. Like, why was I doing? Like, you're stealing. Like, you're stealing.
Yeah, bro.
So now it's like I look at it at a different way. Like, YouTube should have a way where you can't do that.
Right. And then sometimes, like, I done had people, I was scared of that too. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I started to get 30,000 views and stuff like that. I'm like, man, somebody out here stealing. This
gotta be one at least.
Somebody out here stealing. But I had one. His name OJ the Sickest. Shout out to him. He in California, and he hit me up. Hey, I just bought. I just found you on YouTube. Yeah. Like, it's a good. Like, some of them, they'll go find you and they'll go to your link. But some of them, man, like me being an engineer, man, I see artists all the time. Pull up this type beat, snatch it, get
and
on
make
it.
You do it, right? Yeah. As an engineer, you're like, all right, that's the one you want.
I can't be like, bro, you ain't gonna pay this.
Right.
you ain't gonna pay for this.
Right.
But man, it's crazy. YouTube has its pros and cons, man.
Right.
But in my case, it helped me.
Right.
As far as the Quando Rondo placement, I can't knock it.
Right, exactly.
You feel me?
All right, so we was talking about off camera. We talking about people in the comment section and shit like that. Yeah. So my thing is, it's so easy for someone to lay on their bed and say anything they feel.
Right.
I feel like those people hate themselves though.
Man, they don't never got nothing positive to say. Like, even if I say a statement and you don't agree,
right?
Okay, cool. But everybody has their own opinion. So why the fuck is you trying to come at me and then they twist up what you say? That's not what the fuck I said. That's not what I said. Like, maybe if you paid attention and go listen to the whole fucking clip on YouTube, then you would fucking understand just by going 15 to 20 seconds. Right. Nah, bro, because that's not what the fuck I said, man. That shit crazy as hell.
And it's like when you keep growing, it's like that shit can somebody can put you in a bad headspace where you say some shit and now everybody's looking at you like you this type of person, like, oh, you violent, oh, you this, that, like nah, I'm defending myself, like. Man,
I made a comment on colorism. And motherfuckers think, oh, you just like light skin. You taking sides.
that's how it be.
Man, them motherfuckers go say, well, you can't compare yourself to them because you look better comparing yourself to the males because that's the life you chose. What the fuck does that got to do with any fucking thing that I said, bro?
Right.
I can't do it, man. I can't even, man. I ain't even entertain the foolishness, man.
I'm trying to tell you, they'll say
I know what I was trying to say.
Yeah, nah, but that's the thing. They'll try to say anything to make you feel. It's like, I'm in a position where I'm on this show.
Right.
Fuck is you talking about?
You like, with your 42 followers and shit, like, bro.
And it be those people.
Fuck on.
I think those are the finsters. It's people. It's probably motherfuckers that that got the fake Instagrams. Like, yeah, fuck out of here. Like, I'm telling you, I be thinking that sometimes. Like, that is people I know with fake Instagrams, like just commenting,
just hating and shit, man.
Because I know Kevin Durant had a fake page and
for real,
yeah, talking mad shit to like ESPN accounts and shit like that, and they found out it was his fake account. It's hilarious. But so where are we at, man? I've fucking oh yeah, your clothing line. So you got this on right now. When did you start this clothing line and what made you start it?
Man, honestly, I just started this clothing line. I would say really got this idea February. But it took me a little while. I needed something that means something to me. Right. And Divine Time and Clothing is my clothing line, and I really feel like everything that I went through in my life really happened for a reason. Right. And I done tapped into my little spirituality a little bit and stuff like that. So, I done learned a lot of stuff and came a long way. So it's like, man, I need something that speaks volume. Right. Like I need something that can go like, yeah, I'm ProdByKayy, yeah, I'm K Savage, that shit can sell too, but I need something that can go global. Something that I know, something that people, might believe in. Like, you know, it's just crazy, and I feel like it's inspiration to me because I done been through some shit. I just lost my granddaddy to cancer August last year, and that was like the hardest thing ever. But that shit got me like in go mode because now I'm going harder than ever. Like that was my only, you know, like I'm not gonna say my only supporter, but he was most definitely my number one, and that's the only father figure that I ever knew my whole life. Wow. So that shit hit me. So you know, after losing my cousin Tay and him, man, I knew I had to do something. Right. He believed that I can do anything. Like he would tell anybody that I can, you feel me, I can go beyond the stars. You feel me? So, you know, while he was here, I really didn't acknowledge that about myself. So when he had left, man, it's like, man, I'm finna go home and shit, get this shit together. So the clothing line just really came like, man, you know, divine timing. Everything happened for a reason. I got hoodies out now. You know, it's take your time. The main thing of divine timing is this Roman numeral clock. Like that's like the main symbol. I'm about to drop a short set. It's manifest. Okay. And is the meaning of that. You create your own reality. Like we got, you know, the opportunity to make our own reality. You feel me? So that's the message. It's like trying to put out a message, and it's actually something that I believe in. Right. So I just came up with it, stamped it, and, you know.
That's like literally wearing your heart on your sleeve.
Yeah. So like me, I'm gonna rock this shit wherever, whenever. And, you know, like I've been getting like a lot of good reviews on it and stuff like that. You know, I done got a couple. I'm just now starting. So, you know, I done got a couple sales and stuff like that. Actually doing, you know, pretty good. So it's like, all right, you know, because like I said, rapping, it take a long time to get paid for that. Producing, it's doing what it's going to do right now. So I need another, like me, I'm all about the different streams of income. Right. So
that's how it got to be.
If I feel like, if I put my mind to it, I can do it.
How old are you?
21, about to be 22 in 2 weeks.
That's crazy. You're so far ahead of, you know, everybody else your age.
Man, it's crazy, man. I really want it though. Like you can ask anybody. Like you can ask anybody. Like I really want this, man. Like I don't care what it is. Yeah. You know, I want it. I want a better life for me, my family. Like we ain't always had it easy. So it's just like, man, I gotta be the one. Like I'm the ticket. You know, I gotta get us up out of here. I got all the talent in the world. You know, I do photography. I done shot videos. I can do a lot of shit. Yeah. So it's just like, man, I'm just real just humble and working. If I need to go figure out this clothing brand shit, I signed up for a class on the clothing line shit, like how to run it, do the pre-orders and shit like that. Like I really took the time and invest my own money in doing that shit. Like ain't nobody helping me. That's hard. Like, you feel me? Like everything that I get, sometime the beat money going to the clothing line, and what I get from that, I put that right back in the beats. Whatever. I'm always hustling.
And I forget who said it, but it's like the goal is to have your businesses pay for themselves. Right. Like, while it takes care of you. Right. So, and it's crazy that, like, you're at that, and that's why it's, like, divine timing. Like, I fuck with that. And, like, everything happens for a reason. So, about 5 years ago, I was going to make, like, a clothing brand called Afar, like EHFAR. Like, everything happens for a reason. So, it's crazy that
that's crazy.
It's crazy that you hear and saying that, but I can't go to the clothing line. I'm not a fashionable guy. Man. I don't understand. I see you got the colored hair, like you got the swag. So it's like you got to run with it.
Yeah, so, and it's crazy, man. Like my family, they support me. You know, they gonna support me first. Yeah. You know, before anybody do. So man, yeah, like I'm just constantly thinking of ideas, different logos. My summer drop with the short set's hard. Like I can't wait to drop it. It was supposed to drop actually today, but I mean it's cold as hell outside.
Cold as fuck.
So, you know, I pushed that shit back.
It's cold as fucking here.
But
yeah, no, that's dope that you 21. Like, listen, that's why I say everybody got their own timeline, because you 21, right? I'm 30. When I was 21, I was thinking just like you, but I wasn't doing it. Right. So it's like you can have the vision, but it's like about putting in the work. Right. And this will be my last question before we get into the rapper side of your alter egos and shit. Yeah. So what puts you in this mindset? I know you said you've been through a lot and, you know, you lost people. What keeps you motivated to say, like, I'm going to get up and do this? Because like I said, you could think to do it, but you have to actually do it.
Right. Really just want more for my siblings. Like, that's number one. Like, I got a couple of siblings on my dad's side. And I got 3 siblings on my mom's side. You know, I'm the oldest on both sides. And, you know, my little brother, he look up to me. He done started rapping now. His name's Aquez. He on my dad's side.
Fine.
You know, they all look up to me. And I know that, you know, eventually, you know, we not going to have our grandparents and stuff like that long. Like, that shit taught me that so quick when I lost my granddad. Like, it ain't even a fucking joke. Like, I got to get out here and I got to put in the work because that shit going to pay off. So it's really just letting, like, man, I don't want none of them to struggle.
Right.
Like, if I know I got what it take, you know, y'all help me get to where I need to go because y'all know I got it.
Right.
Like, it's coming. So it's really just wanting to be, you know, stable.
Right.
Just stability, bro. Like, my siblings, they go get to have whatever they want. They ain't go struggle to do none of that.
You remind me of Lil Baby. I don't know what it is.
You should see my brother.
Nah, not that you look. It's just like how
I think.
How you think. Yeah, like, cause like Lil Baby at first when I first heard him, I'm like, oh man, I don't know what the fuck he's saying because I'm from up north. But then I started listening. I'm like, yo, he's smart as fuck. Yeah. And then I watch his interviews. I'm like, yo, he's smart. And it's like how you're talking like reminds me of like that same spirit. So it's like I feel like you got this. And now I want to hear you rap. We got K Savage right now about to do this InTuned freestyle. Let me see what you talk about.
Hey, you know what the fuck going on, okay?
Yeah, I know what the fuck going on. Look, I'ma just keep it 100. These niggas be faking, they capping. I hit a lick, then I flip the little money and say they invested this shit in my talent. These niggas be dick eating, don't care long as they bitch eat me. Really been chill as fuck, but I turn up if they give me a reason. I ain't get the tweaking, these niggas ain't fucking with me. They know it can't get no realer than me. She told me to grade or fuck it, I stand when she pulled down her pants, I gave it a D. My sneaky link, that's all it can be. It's just an eye, why she saying we? I probably charge the next hoe, bitch, before you bend over, just pay me the fee. My name is K, but shit, I been taking L's. Indirect, I'm not the one they tell. They hated on me when I wished them well. I'm the powerhouse, I never fail. Stay on that side, I been told them though. I'm really her and they know it though. She got a nigga but still want me though. I don't want no dealings, I ain't saving hoes. I'm on break, still getting money like it's full time. Imagine putting your own money up, seeing it come back. No, I'm on the grind. Clothing, beats, and the music. Damn, what else K got coming up down the line? Bitch, I been on my grind. Can't take shit from me. Everything I own, bitch, is mine. Been lit since I started rapping. They still sleeping on me, I ain't average. Ain't anything I want, I can have it. Make a nigga disappear like some magic. I like a bad bitch, look classy. Can't see it on me, nigga, I ain't flashy. Bitches want cool points, wanna speak on K, but they words and actions ain't matching. Born to win, I ain't a fan of losing. Mad at me because your bitch be choosing. Bitch, we got the same 24. Only difference is, bitch, I really use it. I ain't follow trends and I ain't with the hype. To be pressed, nah, I ain't the type. Remember window shopping, I ain't having. Now all a nigga gotta do is swipe. Lot of niggas done cross me. Emotion really used to cost me. Karma done spit the block and hit all them bitches that was being shiesty and cross me. Everything I do, they copy. They can't do it right, they be sloppy. But I'ma be real, I know for a fact that none of my haters can top me, bitch. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. Yeah.
Hey,
I had to pop my shit.
Hold on.
Had to pop that motherfucker. Now I got me wanting to do that motherfucker again. I'm like, you feel me?
You went crazy. And that was your beat.
Yes.
Damn.
I specifically, like, it's funny because I was gonna do a whole nother beat, man. My brother got on my ass. He said, bro, why the fuck is you going on here doing somebody else shit? You need to get your beat. So right. I made that motherfucker and I ain't put that hoe out. I was just like, man.
Wow, nah, you gotta record that. And you gotta let me shoot the video.
For real? You go shoot
oh God, yeah.
Say no more.
And we gonna link up.
Say no more, but yeah, man, I had to pop my shit, man, on these folks, man. I had to come correct.
I'm putting that shit to the page. Yeah, you remind me of Lil Baby. I like that. I like that. Because it's like you're hungry. Man. You're hungry.
I'm glad y'all see.
Like, I'm not talking about the sound. I'm talking about like him, like how he wants this shit. Like I see that in you. And shit, you keep doing what you're doing, man. Like, what's the crystals on your neck? Explain that before we get out of here.
I'm not even gonna lie. I got this at the Renaissance Festival last year.
Okay.
This, stands for my granny. Like, you just look at it and it just give you, it just give you energy and just, everybody know my granny. She all nice, sweet. She there for you whenever. My granddad, this was for him, and I got the dice because he got 1 to 6, man. He got 6 different personalities. You never know which one. You never knew which one you was gonna get. He either wake up talking shit to you, wake up joking on you, wake up caring, wake up not giving a fuck. You ain't know.
Right.
You ain't know what you was gonna get. So I wear this shit every day, every day since last May, since I got this. I don't never take it off.
That's fine.
They my guardian angels. They you know, it's
And
crazy
and that's
support.
And that's purpose, because a lot of motherfuckers spend 100,000 on a chain
Man,
that don't mean nothing.
I was just about to say that shit. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, this right here speaks more value to me than any of that materialistic ass shit.
That's fire.
I ain't gonna lie.
You hard. We tapping. You got anything out on like Apple Music and shit?
Yeah. Man,
So,
I just dropped a single.
all right, well, tell them what the single's called and where they can find you at.
Man, the single is called Guaranteed. I produced it. Y'all can go find me, K Savage, on all streaming platforms, man.
Fire. All right, y'all. Well, y'all heard it here first, man. In Tune with K Savage, produced by K, Studio 312, shot by C. Let's go.